Hey, Jason. It's pretty good, man. Especially now that I'm here and get to hang out with y'all. I hope you're doing good. So, someone asked me about revisiting the Jedi Interceptor and doing like a C-class upgrade. And this is what I've done to the appearance so far. Right now, I'm just trying to get these things kind of stuck on it. And then I'm gonna go get some better engines. And after I get the better engines, I'm gonna come back here and just shove a bunch of cargo in it. Well, I wanted to update the look a little bit when I did, but not too much, I guess. What engine? Oh, I'm gonna get those what are they? Slayton Aerospace, the A ones that we've been using here recently. The ones we've been using recently with like the 6 different variations because they have really good what is it? Thrusting power. So like they can carry a lot of cargo. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna take a bunch of them and stack them up right here behind the back, just like we did with yesterday's build. And that way it'll end up actually having the 2 engine trails coming out the back, just like it does in the movie. Thank you, honey. It looks delicious. It's got some food brought to me. Swear I'm living the dream sometimes. I don't even remember what the idea was, to be honest with you. I got distracted with food. Far too much time. Well, there's never too much time. I'm still technically working on yesterday's build because I'm not done with it. There's so many different variations of it that I think are just so good. I've been making multiple variations of that ever since we come up with the original one. All right, let's take this over to one of the Stroud Eklund dealers. Get those better. Wow. Let's get those better engines. Let me see. Pretty sure somewhere in here I have like another version. Yeah, see, here's an even smaller one that I created today. I took and put the Docker and everything over on this side. I kind of like having the sharper lines up here, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is what they were talking about in the comments of that video, using the Nova parts. But the thing is, if you just use Nova parts, they don't blend very well. So you still kind of have to use the Stroud Eklund ones to blend everything together. But since we upgraded it to C-Class, it also made sense to increase the hab size. So now we've got an actual full armory in here. I went with the Tayo ones because they have the rounded top. Or Docker at the back. And a bed because it's a Tayo armory. on the side, on the front of the ship, cockpit in the back. So like sides but up front. Is that what you're saying with the engines? So like one on each side maybe, but up front. Yeah, the overseer cockpit. Yeah, that is a good one for putting in the back, especially with the all-around windows. Having it like up top in the back where you can see all the way around. That's pretty good though. What kind of engines are you thinking about using?
If you need anything, just ask. A wise choice.
The ones I'm buying right now. Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, let's get this flipped. So now we've got one facing that way, one that way. So let's go. That makes 3, 4, 5, and 6. $100,000 worth of engines. Cheapest. Ah, looks good though. If it wasn't, there's one thing I might do. I still might actually change the cockpit back just because I want the Taio cowling on top of the engine. I don't know. My controller's not even dead, dude. Come on. At least I don't think. Alright, maybe it is dead. I didn't get notification this time. I have a spare, though.
Yeah, these ships are nice.
Audio is having a stroke. Maybe it'll catch up here in a minute. I do apologize for that. Yeesh. I swear it's not the stream. Yeah, I would use the B-class ones more. Actually, I guess while I'm here, let me check the
Do some business? Of course.
capabilities of the B-class ones. Didn't you say that they are 3 energy, though? Like, they use 3 power instead of 2? They don't even have the B-class ones here. Wait, there they are. 55, 32, but we're multiplying that by 6 and the other by 4. Here, I'm about to... I was going to try and do that in my head, get a rough estimate. I'm just about to pull out the calculator, find out which one has more maneuvering thrust overall. So we've got 32, 20 times 6. Got 19,320 maneuvering thrust from this. Or we could get, what is it, 4 of these. So yeah, you're right. I don't even got to do the multiplication there. It's somewhere over 20,000. So let's spend another 100,000 on engines and then be forced to do some less than ideal things to get money back. All right. Still kind of want like a 1x1 with a Talkin, but we'll have to worry about that in a little bit. Let me just go ahead and spend a bunch of money adding stuff to this thing. Game's not liking this right now. Alright, this is as much as we can fit. More about math and less about engines. Well, I'm pretty sure your mobility is calculated using your total mass and your total maneuvering thrust. Alright,
Nice to see
is
you
there...
again. How can I help?
Do I have
Oh,
anything...
you've come to
I
the right
actually
place.
do have something I want to get rid of, and I think it's right next to that ship already. There it is. Here, let me register it before... that always happens. I should have registered it. I don't know how a ship that I've customized is not registered. Huh.
Well, I think you'll
Yeah.
find we have some tempting options.
I know it's complicated.
Absolutely.
I don't get into it too much. I just try and keep the mobility high and make sure it can kill something. Wrong button.
Stroud Eklund, maybe. We got something for every.
Alright, buddy. Give me some of my money back.
we have some temp. Let's get you set up.
Hmm. It's possible games have done weirder things before. Ship has unattached modules. Where, though? Oh. Well, not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay. Get some more of these. Alright, let's get rid of one of those. Hmm. Alright, well, that's good enough. It's about to cost me pretty much all the money I just took back from him. Alright, I guess it's time to sacrifice some ships.
If you need anything, just ask. Let me show you ours. Are you ready to do some business? Let's get you a new ship.
I took that ship out with one hand. I'm eating with the other. I better pull some first aid out of my ship and hope that it's still in there. Or I get mashed up. Alright, time to put the pizza down. That turret can't see me, I guess. Because of the propane thing floating? I guess. I didn't even see the one right there in front of me. Wow. That's one ship. I think I'm gonna get one more, and we'll go back to the outpost. Should be able to get about 500,000 out of those. And continue building on this one. That one? I thought it did look pretty good whenever it started to pull away. I like having the more pointed front. Looks a lot better. The only thing I had trouble with on the original build was I couldn't get it to blend right. But I put that upside down shroud cap on this one, and I think it works pretty good.
I found something for you.
Hey, Jason, what do you think about the audio so far tonight? I've been trying out some new settings that I changed today. I wasn't really happy with the way the commentary audio turned out in yesterday's video. I just thought it was way too quiet. CRISPR today? Alright. Well, that's good. I'm actually sitting a lot closer to the mic now, but I've got the gain and volume. I've got the gain and the volume turned down. Because I did have all that stuff turned up where I could sit a little more comfortably. But I don't know. I'm trying this out for the day. See how it turns out. Wrong button. Yeah, I know that's true. But while the volume that I've been doing, and I've been using those old settings for a long time. Generally, it's okay because I used to do Warzone a lot, so there'd be like a lot of high volume audio involved. So having everything toned down a little bit actually worked out pretty good. But I just felt like whenever I was trying to watch it on my laptop with y'all last night, that it was really hard to understand some parts, that it was just too quiet. I couldn't turn my laptop up high enough. That's really the only reason I wasn't happy with it. Ought to have plenty of money to do whatever I want to now. I think really all I needed to do to this one was start adding cargo. That's fine, Viking. I haven't been here every day either. It's good to see you back, though. Hope you're having a good evening. Don't know. I guess I could put them under there. Now I just gotta figure out whether I want to keep this or put the 2x1 back in. I think with it being C class, I should really put the 2x1 in and just kind of deal with it being slightly off as far as the back not being rounded anymore. But I don't know. It doesn't look pretty good how it is. We could grab that Tayo armory again. That way we'll have an armory with a bed in it. And if I place that there, I can go back into structural and get one of those Deimos Spine A's, put it behind the cockpit. It just looks a lot better with this behind it, I think. And if we're gonna have room in the back, we might as well put a porthole in. Let's go check this thing out. I think it's pretty good. Is our armory with a bed? Just gotta open the door real quick.
Anything I can do for you?
Wicked. Of course, you can put whatever 2x1 in here you want.
Small bit of dust on your shoulder. How dare it try to spoil the perfection? But don't worry.
I'm curious to see what the weapons look like when we go to shoot them.
Is it weird that I still get nervous around you? We're literally best friends after all.
Let's see. We get our auto ones. Where are those coming from? There. We got the regular Helions and the suppressor below that. Fire them all together. Let's go do that against something. And that'll help me get some of my money back from this vendor. Just power down my EM weapon to temporarily boost the grav drive. Actually, not a half bad look from the cockpit either. Not bad, actually.
You shall be judged. Are you prepared to face judgment?
Need some kind of missiles. I mean, those are some fancy torpedoes, but I know what you're talking about. I think they're actually called torpedoes in the movie, though, aren't they? The ones they have on these. But alright. If we put missiles on it, though, there's no boarding other ships. Like, the missiles are gonna replace my suppressors. Protons, torpedoes. Is that a Heim? I kind of want that. There's another Heim. They're all Heims. What about this one? No, that's the only one that's not a Heim. Or Ion. Yeah, I don't know if we got those fancy torpedoes in Starfield, though. But I'll take a look. I mean, it can't hurt. I haven't played with missiles at all, and it's hilarious to see the amount of people that have no idea how to use them. Everybody says missiles are bad, they just don't know how to lock on with them. EM missiles would be cool in Starfield. Dude. You could probably do that when the creation kit comes out. Just alter the damage value. Don't you think? Put like the shield and hold damage to 0 and add an EM damage value to it. I mean, I don't know, because, I mean, like I've said before, I don't actually have any experience with that stuff, but I feel like that's something you could probably figure out. What is... Am I blind? Apparently. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Missiles are fine. But a lot of people don't seem... Well, it seems, anyways, to me, like a lot of people don't realize that you have to wait for your system to say it's locked on before you shoot the missile. I've seen a bunch of people complaining about missiles not actually locking on unless you're in targeting. But that's not the case.
I have something for you when you've got a sec.
But yeah, once I think I'm gonna grab one more ship, and then we'll head back to the outpost. I'll put some missiles on it. We'll come back out here and play around on a higher difficulty.
I found something for you.
I hate how it reassigns your energy every time you change ships. Well, of course the DPS isn't as good on higher difficulties, but if it can't hold up in higher difficulties, why wouldn't I just use the EM weapons? You know?
We took down their shield. Oh, my fun.
We'll see. I'm gonna throw it on very hard once we get back here, and I'll still have my other, like, neutron beams or whatever. Those missiles will probably just be for hitting people after their shields are down. For me. Where's this dude going? I knew I should have looked for a Heim instead. Sorry, though. I think we're already about halfway done with this one. Says there is an enemy back here. He must be... I know where he's at. There's another room. Back right corner of this cargo hold, I think. No? It's a turret somewhere. Must be up high then. Alright. Where's that door I saw earlier? Dude, these things are a maze sometimes. There it is. There's our turret. In a weird spot. So's that door. Look at this. Look at that. How am I supposed to get in there? I mean, at least it's just a storage room, but... I had the game do that with one of my ships one time. I had to change the hab out because it was putting a table there. Alright. There's our landing bay. Should be able to go up, I feel like. There we go. Alright, let's hop back over to Outpost and try to remember what I was even gonna do over there, I guess. Besides just getting my money back, because I remember that was why I was stealing the ships, so I can come back here and take my money back from this outpost, but I forget where I was going with that. Missiles. We're also doing missiles while we're here. Yep. Right before it popped up in the chat. Actually, I need to make this one my home ship for a moment. Alright, I guess I'll sell it that one after I spend some money here. Because I know those missiles are going to be expensive. I wonder how many we can get on here. Just put a ridiculous amount. 160. Alright, hold on. We've got... This one does 160 with a fire rate of 1. 270 with also a fire rate of 1. Hey Rohan, how you doing? I hope I said that right. See, those are B class. I'm not sure. These ones take 4 power. We can put 2 of these on. Should have hit pretty hard too. Alright. Now the vendor can afford to buy my ship. And we can go test out some missiles in the Serpentis system. And I forgot to make the little one my home ship. Just a second. There we go. The missiles are like halfway into the ground. Or almost halfway into the ground. Hey, I really appreciate it. I'm glad to hear that. Y'all are the reason I've made so many of them, and it's been a blast doing it. I've had so much fun growing the channel and hanging out with everyone. And then hearing everyone's suggestions in the comments just gives me more and more ideas every day. So I have no idea how long I can keep going at this, but as long as we're all enjoying it, I'm going to keep making something. At least something every week, you know? Like this thing I'm working on now was something that someone asked me about in the comments today. All right, let's go test these out in Serpentis. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. It's been a blast. Normally, I just kind of post what I'm enjoying around here. So whenever one of those build videos started getting a bunch of attention, it kind of caught me by surprise.
Majestic as a banner.
Well, it appears I can fire these missiles twice. And they have one heck of a reload time for sure. Alright, guess there's not going to be any enemies here. Let's hop over here where there's some hostile activity. Alright, they're around here. There's one of them. I forgot to increase my difficulty. Hold on. He shot one of my missiles out of the air. Did y'all see that? Some give up to 10. Oh my god. 10 shots? Those are some Vanguard ones though, aren't they? I feel like the only reason I got 2 shots with these is because I'm shooting 2 of them. But I don't know. No, it shoots both of them at the same time, so no. Alright, well, let's go test out some other missiles then. I don't like these. But they do a good chunk of damage, to be fair. But isn't a downside of missiles like they don't reload until you've shot every shot? Yeah, I know you're always talking about the Vanguard weapons, but I haven't done the Vanguard quests. I haven't touched any quest in this playthrough except for the one I needed for the engines. Alright, let's trade those out for the other C-class missiles we got here. And I mean, if these things aren't all that great, we can always hop over to a manufacturer, see if anyone's got any unique missiles. Surely someone does. Got 2 sets of hostile activity this time around. Alright, difficulty should already be set to very hard from just a minute ago. And I shot before it was locked. That was my fault. Definitely like these ones a lot better than the other set. And they don't seem to lack in damage all that much compared. I couldn't even see that one. Oh, none of these were very high level. The missile still didn't do very much damage. At least now we got some sunlight in the asteroids. I can see what I'm about to hit. Ah, but it's this dude. I might hop over to New Atlantis, get started on that Vanguard quest line, see how far I gotta go to get some of the weapons. Because I do want the shield they offer too. It looks like an R2 unit. Just the test in the first mission. You can get that done in like 10 minutes probably. I kind of like this set of missiles though. They're not bad. If I can just remember to let them lock on before I hit the fire button. Ten minutes tops. Alright, even better. Let's hop on over to mast. Because I actually do want those particle beams you keep talking about in your videos where you can get 6 of them. That sounds pretty cool. convenient. I've already got the mission we want to do track. Best B-class shield in the game. Yeah, it definitely is. I forgot about that. I thought it was C-class.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote.
Yeah, the shield is nice.
When you're ready to begin, please take
I
a
just
seat
want
in
it
the
because it
pilot's
looks
chair.
like an Empire
Your
R2
exam
unit.
is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
I've never actually hacked the console, so that's why I'm trying to do this. I have no idea. Ooh, here we go. Upgrades persist between tiers. Alright. I probably wasted a bunch of time on that, but I've never done it.
Damage upgrade active. New ally active.
Ally active.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Hey, you know what else would speed this up a little bit?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the
Already on my way out.
Shut it down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwa to receive your final results.
Once I get those Vanguard particle beams, I'm gonna have to update pretty much all of my B-class ships.
Well, look who's back. Everything go. Then let's get to them. So, skip the murals. Not that they're required. You're physiological. You get your kicks flying. Don't worry though, it's not going. But where were? Oh, curiosity and resourcefulness are skills already. Now, all right. We try to set a high. So then, once you've successful 8 years served. So, if you're interested, get you the.
The beams are A-class?
First, though,
Yeah, but
all UC service people, provisional or
I mean, if they're good, I'm gonna have to update my B-class builds, though. I'll still use C-class weapons on my C-class builds, but
fantastic.
we'll see. See how they compare to the Helion beams. Wow. Well, if it's just undeniable like that, then yeah, I might use them on every ship too.
Wouldn't be right doing. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard, that is where we serve. Do you swear? And to. Then let me be. Now, and what I've got is places as I. So, can the people. That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport. Oh, give it your all.
Yeah. Where are we headed?
She managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, getting fixed up. Let me know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you. It's my job. Now, in addition to the med packs, my people will have. Nice, easy one. Any questions before? Then I won't keep you. Make us look
Just
good.
whether or not I can use my own ship. Well, how's everyone doing this evening? Y'all getting any Starfield? Doing some builds? Or trying to run around and do some missions? Like I am? Yeah, not too bad. Same here, not too bad. It's been a pretty nice evening. Been a pretty busy day, but nice evening. Got home, had some food, hopped on here, messed around with a couple builds. Got ready for the stream. I think we're gonna have a build tomorrow. I might end up doing this C-class Jedi Starfighter that I ended up putting together today.
I'll unlock the door.
If we don't put something else together, there's still just under an hour to go. Never know what's gonna pop up before the end of the stream.
So what do we got here? Vanguard, huh? I'm Hadrian. I came here. What's one of the... Hush. The admin terminal. But if you can... Good.
I wish there was
Take
a
care
way
of
to
yourself.
skip like
And
the
make sure you
whole
leave.
dialogue section, not just each individual line. Alright, you said something about running straight towards an alien instead of messing with turrets? Ah, yeah, I know what part you're talking about right now. I still gotta do this stuff though, I think. Right?
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Hello? I wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room.
Have to go in the next room first.
183.5.
Okay. I forget. There we go. I guess that's why I forgot there wasn't anything to it.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Inaccessible.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Do what she says, then don't die. I can manage that. We're not on hard difficulty anymore.
They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online,
Oh man, I don't know if you can 100% every side mission. Don't they get generated
give it hell.
infinitely? Like, don't they continuously get generated over and over as you travel around? That sounds like a heck of a task. I do that in some games. Not gonna try and do it in this one though. There is way too much busy work in this one. Just kill it now? Okay. Appreciate the guidance, Jason. Oh, there you are. I'm trying to hit like Destiny controls right now to jump. Alright. I forget. What are they weak to? Clearly not physical. Yeah. Yeah, I play Destiny. There's a couple Destiny videos on the channel, actually. They're pretty old. Quality's probably pretty bad, but they're there. My favorite thing to do on Destiny is actually dungeons and raids. I used to do a bunch of blink-only challenges, and my favorite thing to do is just drag people into it. Whether it was someone from LFG or one of my friends that played Destiny with me, I'd drag them into a dungeon and then make them beat it using blink. Hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I think my old lady's Well, not right now, but earlier she was messing around with a Halloween event too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of want the memento. I just don't know if it's enough to make me open the game again. We'll see. I do plan on messing around with it, but I got a lot going on. Trying to keep up with Starfield content. Then we got Halloween event in Call of Duty going on. There's Halloween event on Destiny. Then a new season just launched in Halo Infinite as well. And apparently it's really good. I'm actually kind of excited to see what the Forgers over in Halo Infinite do with the Forgeable AI now. Apparently they can not only create firefight, like custom firefight maps, but even custom campaign missions or like campaign style missions. So that's gonna be cool.
Tracker's gone. Wait. Oh, yeah. You didn't happen to grab. All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs.
That was definitely way faster than messing around with the turrets. Thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't really been doing much on Destiny though, to be honest. I hopped on, like,
Diagnostics?
I've probably spent less than 2 or 3 hours on it in the past 4 or 5 months. I don't know. I've definitely spent less than 10 hours since Remnant 2 came out.
This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here of all
I forgot
places,
about doing a raid with
doesn't
everyone
make
one
sense.
weekend, so, but still,
Humanity's
less than
spread
10
thin of
hours
creatures in our travels
in the
across
past, like,
stars.
4 to 5 months at
Pets,
least, it
livestock,
feels like.
pests. But terramorphs?
I've hopped on and goofed
Different.
around with the season here and there,
To
but
our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally.
I didn't even complete the story last
Somehow,
season.
they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs Talseti, but then the other, it seems, which means terramorph out. There is. Time was, but we also, luckily, what would you say? I do it my. Plus, clear it with your. You can even show. Oh, you don't understand. I need Dr. I'm not sure. There's a
Yeah,
place.
I mean,
And now please go check in.
I don't know. I wasn't really into the whole cards thing with this season. It just seemed like another tedious thing to deal with. I hopped on long enough to get the sniper for this season, though. I crafted the sniper with Discord opening shot, and it's my new favorite. But, like, that's about all the playtime I put in this season of Raid, and I got real lucky and got 3 of the patterns for the sniper in, like, week 1. So then all I needed to do was log on once a week for like 2 weeks and get the guaranteed focus. Yeah, Locust. Locust Locutus. It's a good one. Especially, I was just talking to my old lady about it earlier today, especially whenever Discord is active. You start shooting people and then sniper bullets just start coming back out of nowhere. It's wonderful. Kinda sucks that, and they nerfed my PvP sniping build. I used to use Kepri's Sting before everyone caught on to how good it was. And I'd do like the smoke at your feet and then use that to snipe people, see them before they peek. Yeah, I do. I haven't posted it anywhere public on the channel, mainly because I don't have the ability to properly manage it right now. It's between work, making videos, and other obligations. I don't really have time to properly manage a Discord channel with any large number of people in it.
We can do your debrief and formally
But
welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I'll definitely see about getting it to you somehow.
A terror? What? How did
If nothing else, you can actually add me on Bungie. Let me see. Here. Turns out I have it ready. Just take the /join off of it. And let me get done talking to this dude so his shoulder's not messing up the numbers.
Describe it now, earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But a researcher.
I'm not against
Let me
it.
see that.
I'm not in a hurry to do it either at the moment, but it's definitely something to think about if you want to.
Here we go. Co-head of a UC. Guess that's what. Certainly seems. Did your survivor? I did actually have a. Now I guess you have. I'll make sure you've got the proper. Consider these your.
All right, that is
And here, Vanguard's
the first
now,
mission.
If there wasn't anything else, suggest you.
Your
move
son
on.
does yours? Yeah. All right, well. Like I said, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm not in a hurry to do it right now, but definitely. We'll see about getting it set up. Ah, yeah. Is that where you're at? That would be very advantageous. Wow, I haven't said that word in a long time. Yeah, because we could work both time zones, technically. I say work, but you know what I mean. 10 a.m.? Yeah, it's 8 p.m. here right now. Heck yeah, we'll have to get that set up sometime. That sounds great. Were you able to get that Bungie ID up there typed in? You should be able to add me using that directly in the game. Alright, Jason, I'm gonna hop. Alright. Here, I'll just pull that back off of the screen then. And then let me see. I should be able to get them here. This is like Vanguard HQ, so we'll check out the weapons here.
Got anything you need to offer?
Viking, I'll definitely hop on there later and make sure I accept that, and then we'll be able to set up Discord through there one way or another. I'll get you like a link or something. Are you on PC or console?
Sure. How about it?
PC? Alright. I have to figure something out. But yeah. We will for sure. Alright, that's cool. Vanguard's got some unique missiles. That's Horizon. We got a Vanguard missile. Ballistics. Oh. Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. There they are. That's the only 2-power weapon I see, too. Alright, now where do we want to put the last two? They definitely hide in the wings a lot better. I like that. What is that? B-class Hellfire Cannon too? Alright. I'll take a look at it. I want to get these on though. You know I use the particle beams on all my ships, so I definitely want to get these things on and try them out. I should actually probably replace my missiles with theirs. Yeah, here's the Hellfire autocannon. It's ballistic. What is that? Vanguard and laser. Oh, and then they got their C-class Ares particle cannon, which is just a worse version of the PBO, it seems. Alright, let's see. Fire rate of 160 damage. This has a max power of 6. Slightly faster fire rate. I mean, sure. Let's go try out some Vanguard weapons. Before I head out, just go ahead and take care of this now. I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough fuel to make that jump or not. Oh boy. They got a good reload speed. They're not even powered up that much.
Doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me beating your nose into a data slate for 5 hours.
Dude, I know. I can't wait for mods to come to console. 'Cause not only am I going to be able to mess around with M-class ships, by then the HAB units will be updated where they work properly, and, like, I'm hoping that some people are going to add in custom parts somehow. Because, like, we need some parts that are at an angle. There isn't anything that's at, like, a 45-degree angle in the game. as far as the connection points on it goes. So, like, I'm hoping someone will add in some custom parts. And of course, they can add in new designs. Like, someone could create their own manufacturer with a new aesthetic. That'd be amazing, to be honest.
What's next on the agenda? Saving the known? Saving the galaxy?
Swap the first person. I could not tell I was that close to the asteroid. I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out. I might change, well, nah, I'm not going to change the paint job. We'll just pretend it's a Sith Interceptor this time. I think I'm keeping them. I might even keep the missiles. They fire pretty quick. Appreciate that, Viking. Let's hop over here and try it out on a couple more. See if we can't get something that's a little closer to our level, like around 50 or 60. Yeah, I took some suggestions from the comments of the video of the original Interceptor. A couple people suggested using Nova parts instead, and one person suggested the Nova cockpit. And then I just extended the lower part of the body a little bit to help accommodate the new C-Class devices. And I gotta say, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think we'll probably have a build video on this tomorrow. I wish there was a better way to hide the grav drive reactor and stuff, but without making the ship taller, that's the best you're gonna get, I think. I could shove it inside the... Well, no, I couldn't do that. I was gonna say I could shove it inside the hab, but then it would also be inside the landing bay, and you can't clip things inside the landing bay without it actually blocking the connection. Pretty good, though. Here in just a minute, we'll hop back down to the outpost. I think I had... Yeah, I had like a miniature. I say a miniature. It was already miniature when I made the video yesterday, but I have an even smaller version of the miniature prize that I built today also. I ended up lifting like the engines and what I've been calling the wings. I don't know what they're actually called in the series, but I've been lifting them up where they're mostly level with the cockpit. And then I ended up putting NG Bay and Nova Cowling on the bottom, like one level below that, kind of to act as the lower portion of the ship. There it is. I don't know what it is about that design. The build that I made yesterday, the one I posted real late last night, I ended up making 6 or 7 different variations of this build. I did 3 of them live on stream one day, and I just can't decide what I want to do for the overall layout. Like, it all looks good.
Oh my god. I'm literally following in your footsteps.
I'm about to edit this one up to the bigger one real quick, though. I can fit that in. Shouldn't take me 5 or 10 minutes. We'll get this thing extended back out a little bit. Nova Armory has more gun racks. Tayo Armory and Hope Tech Armory have a bed, though. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Sometimes I like having a bed for going to Venus. All right, let me see here. Decent like that. Now let's move these. I'm trying to put it on the wrong one, that's why. There we go. Alright, let's delete that. Get a 2x1. Here, remove that. Pull this out the way. And we'll get this armory here. Control station there. Place this here. That there. Then I'm missing my docker. And we'll put a hab here. No, I can't put that there either. So, alright, we're going to leave that how it is then. We'll put a docker and a hab on this side. Get another Nova cowling to go under here. And another one to go inside the devices just to smooth out a few lines. Place our porthole back up front. Ooh, hold on. Let's swap these around so that porthole actually does something. We can take our shield. I think I'm going to place mine here, actually. Place that back down. Grab this, cover that like that. Issue. Alright, now we got to take all of these items here and raise them up one level to be even. Oh, we don't have to. Hold on, I forgot about that being down there. But still, I'm gonna raise these up to be even with the cockpit because I feel like it matches the look we're going for a lot better. Now, what is in the way? I bet it's a porthole. Or those. Alright, let's grab these again. Place them up there. The only issue with doing it this way is that now our Docker lacks connection. So we could put it there and then actually take these items and move them back. Then I don't know, I might grab that hab. Even though that hab's not useful, it will probably help the overall appearance, you know? Yeah, definitely. Okay, now we can take this, place it there. Too few landing gear. Alright, an easy fix. Now let's get some weapons. How about 6 of them this time? Gonna pick these up. Place this right there. And since we've got an extra set, essentially, we'll have some up front too. I actually might not even need the extra equipment plate there. I don't think I do. Alright, now what would we like to pair with this, though? Why not another set of autos? That sounds kind of wild. And then the fire bolts, because I do like having the ability to board enemy ships. Alright, how much? Let me see, can I remove one of these? I can. Alright. Well, cargo's never been a concern of mine. But I might add some anyways. that bring me to? I can have 92. Well, alright. Probably about to go spend a bunch of money on some Slate and aerospace engines again. It's a miniature prize. Look at that. About 10 minutes. Just like I thought. At least I think that's what I said. It'd be about 10 minutes to get it done. I got my workshop somewhere, right? Did I put a workshop in this thing? There we go.
Here to shoot the breeze?
Workshop, doctor, control station. Let's go grab some of those better engines. Then we'll stuff some more cargo in here, and I think I'll finally be done with this build. Whoa, alright.
Habershaw's in the showroom if you're ready to buy.
Are you ready to do some business? A wise choice.
I always forget that I need to add more gear in before I come here. All right. It's finally done. Where's that other thing I was working on? That one? Yeah. I think it's pretty good too. Not a very dramatic change, but I think it was a aesthetic change for the better. Here, let me see if I can fit one of those big habs in here without messing too much up. I cannot. That was a different design. I could put a 3x1 down bottom. It's not really necessary. This thing. Well, I do believe that's gonna just about conclude the stream for today. I think we were able to get a bunch done at least. Got some modifications on this ship. Finished up the now upgraded Jedi Interceptor. Got the Vanguard Obliterator cannons unlocked. It's a pretty good day. We'll have a build guide on this one coming out tomorrow. Hopefully earlier than yesterday's video, but no matter what, I'll make sure that I get this out tomorrow, even if it does end up being late before I go to bed. I'll get a build video for the new C-Class Jedi Interceptor tomorrow. Plan on doing at least a short stream of an hour, and we'll try and do 2 like we normally do. Of course, if anything comes up, I'll at least throw a post up for y'all like I've been doing. And I think that's about all I got. As always, it's a pleasure hanging out with y'all here. I wouldn't get half of this stuff done without your advice, so I really appreciate that. All the people that stop by and tell me where to get the stuff and give me different ideas for what parts to put on ships or what ships they want to see me build. I know that I'm just as excited to see mods brought to console as y'all are, because it means I won't have to grind these credits anymore. Well, I hope everyone has a good evening. I look forward to seeing y'all here in another one. On that note, I'm out.